Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, was known for his remarkable ability to connect with spirits in the afterlife, often offering comfort to families devastated by tragedy. In one of his most painful and difficult encounters, Cayce connected with the spirit of a woman who had died in the most horrific of circumstances. She had been raped and murdered. Her family, struggling with grief and rage, sought answers through Cayce, hoping to understand if she had found peace, and if justice, in any form, was possible. The woman's death had been sudden and violent. Her family was consumed not only with grief, but with anger and a desperate need for justice. They turned to Edgar Cayce in hopes that his connection to the spiritual realm could offer them the answers they couldn't find in the physical world. They wanted to know if their daughter's spirit was at peace, or if she remained trapped in the trauma of her passing. As Cayce entered his deep trance, he reached out to the woman's spirit. Her presence, he said, was heavy with pain and confusion. The violence of her death had left her spirit disoriented, still holding on to the terror of her final moments. Cayce described her as lost in the memory of what had been done to her, unable to understand why it had happened. Through his connection to the spirit world, Cayce offered insight into what happens to spirits who die in such traumatic circumstances. He explained that when a soul is taken in an act of violence, especially one filled with such horror, it often struggles to release the emotions tied to its passing. She is not at rest, Cayce told the family, but she is reaching out for peace. She feels your anger, your sorrow, and it keeps her tethered to the pain of her death. Cayce advised the grieving family on how they could help their loved one's spirit find peace. He explained that though their anger was understandable, it was preventing the spirit from fully moving on. Her spirit is in need of love and forgiveness, Cayce said. Not forgiveness for the crime, but for the pain she experienced in those final moments. You must help her release that pain by sending her thoughts of love, of peace, of healing. She needs your help to understand that her life was more than the way it ended, Cayce told them. Her journey in the spirit world will continue, but only if she can release the fear and trauma that surrounds her now. Your love, your prayers, and your focus on the beauty of her life, not the tragedy of her death, will guide her toward healing. Over time, the family followed Cayce's guidance. They focused on remembering their daughter's life before the tragedy, her kindness, her joy, and the love they shared with her. Soon, they began to feel a change. Her presence no longer felt filled with sadness, but with peace. Cayce later confirmed that her spirit had moved beyond the pain of her passing, guided by the love and healing her family had sent her. Edgar Cayce's encounter with the spirit of a woman who was raped and killed reminds us that even in the darkest of tragedies, there is hope for healing in the afterlife. For the spirit and the grieving family, love remains the most powerful force in guiding souls toward peace. Through love, forgiveness, and prayer, both the living and the departed can begin to heal. If you or someone you love has experienced the unimaginable pain of a violent loss, know that through love and prayer, healing is possible for both the spirit and the family left behind. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share this message of hope and healing with those who may need it.